The Blackshark is Xiaomi's first attempt at a gaming phone and is yet to reach Indian soil. We were fortunate enough to get our hands on one for a short duration and hence this video. This video was shot entirely on the Poco F1 handheld. This is Sandeep from RevAtlas. Let's take a look at the Blackshark. The Blackshark, like the Razer phone, is for proper gamers on the go. The design has been done keeping the ergonomics in mind. Bezel-less phones are all the rage now, but bezels actually help hold the phone better and hence why there's a proper space both below and above the display on the Blackshark. The looks are also quite unusual and the design does what it's meant to do. It's not exactly beautiful but is striking and attention grabbing. The back panel, especially with all its contours, logos and patterns, is meant to provide ample space to rest your fingers for extended gaming durations. It also gets better when you connect the gamepad, which connects over Bluetooth to your Blackshark. Also, you'll need to make use of the bumper case for the phone for a snug fit, but since it's also Bluetooth enabled, you can make use of the gamepad as a wireless controller as well. There's a dedicated slider button on the left with a green accent that opens up Shark Space, the dedicated gaming zone where you can see and access all your games. The phone is powered by a Snapdragon 845 chipset and comes with either 6 or 8 gigs of RAM and corresponding 64 or 128 gigs of storage without scope for memory expansion. This Android 8.1 Oreo on board with a UI that's different from other Xiaomi phones. It seems to be based on MIUI but with slight tweaks and is called Joy UI. The performance seemed very smooth even while gaming and a lot of the credit goes to internals as well as the screen. The screen is a 5.99-inch 18:9 display with 2160 by 1080 pixels of resolution. It's sharp and offers good viewing angles, albeit with a slightly reflective 2.5D curved glass on top. But what's the highlight is basically the 90Hz refresh rate of the display, which translates to a wonderful gaming experience, and while it's still not as good as the 120Hz on the Razer phone, it still is great fun. There's a 4000 mAh battery underneath that's powered over USB Type-C and supports QC 3.0 and will need it to drive the power-hungry display. Camera-wise, there's a dual camera setup consisting of a 12MP f1.8 1.25 micron primary sensor with dual pixel autofocus and a secondary 20MP sensor with 2x optical zoom. At the front, you get a 20MP f2.2 sensor with 1 micron pixel size. Being a gaming phone, the cameras might not be a major emphasis, but it still looks pretty good. The Blackshark is yet to hit global markets, let alone India, but we are hoping that it launches soon, especially considering how the mobile gaming scene is fast growing. Thanks for watching this video. See you again in the next one.